Hello and welcome back to another episode of mHUB Inside. Today we're going to talk about a semi-personal project. This is actually for a buddy of mine. These are Tai Chi workout blocks. I previously made him some really gorgeous solid wooden ones. There was a super fan of. They were a little light for what he wanted, so he asked if and they were really nice and would dings a little bit. So he asked if I'd make him some little tougher, a little heavier ones. The original ones I made were about 7.5 pounds. These are 28. So we're gonna walk through the steps that we took to go from a 1/4-inch plate steel all the way up to these 28-pound workout Tai Chi blocks, and I hope you enjoy. All right, so you just saw the whole process of these being made. Started with a solid plate. I tested them out of cardboard first, fiber lasered, cut them out of 1/4-inch steel, some welding, MIG, TIG, a little bit of grinding, a lot of surface treatment, experimented with some metal filler for Bonda or for powder coating. That was definitely an experience, and I can talk about that in a later video if there's any interest in that. That was definitely new to me. I would do it again a little bit different. It is a definite in-depth process, which I like, and I like it's not as quick as a Bondo process normally is. A couple of things that I learned along the way is if you're going to try and hide welds, less welding is always better, so be methodical about where you plan on placing your joints if possible. So like that was part of it, was I was trying to hide the weld lines in the little tabs that were there. I did an okay job, but the big thing is on the inside where I welded these corners. I kind of wish I had just left them as open gaps instead of welding them, because what I ended up doing was just a overall stippling textured effect to hide those little imperfections that I couldn't quite get to with an angle grinder or anything else, and I was kind of running out of time. This took me quite a while. So it's an overall stippled texture just so that it's masking any other imperfection in there, so that was done on purpose. And then another thing that was a little different from what I originally planned, but it adds a little bit of a feature. When I was originally going to stitch the leather, I had planned on adhering these down with contact adhesive so that there was no spin. But you can see that they move a little bit. My friend that wanted them originally wanted the stitching to be on the bottom, but I wouldn't really be able to get to that by hand underneath for the baseball stitch. So they actually do move, but that adds an added benefit that it's easily replaceable if he wears through them, he wants a different color, something along those lines. And it's a testament to grip strength, because with a light twist, you can move it, but when you really squeeze, they don't move at all. So it helps him practice his grip strength as well. In all, this probably took me about 15 to 20 hours, so quite a bit of work. They weigh 28 pounds a piece. He's going to be swinging them over his head. He's going to send me some video of him utilizing these. There's something about like a straight arm movement, which we did the math would be equivalent of being able to do that with, I think it was 50 to 60 pounds of a straight arm. So we'll see if he's actually able to do that. I'll share a link if he's okay with that. But overall, I'm happy with them. They're fairly impressive. I definitely learned a lot about two-part powder coating. It comes out really deep. That clear coat with a little bit of a tint makes it pop quite a bit, and I'm fairly happy with them. So thank you for joining us here on mHUB Inside. If you want to see anything else in the future, please let us know in the comments. Have a good day.